My sweet potatoes are sprouting, which means I'm going to need a bed for them. I plan to plant them at the front of the house with some sunflowers and then the sweet potatoes roaming on the ground. So I'm going to cut up some pallets today and make it into a garden bed. I look like a mad scientist. Okay. Plenty of wood chips to go at the bottom to break down. Nice. Now it's the big pallets that are my real job today. And I actually got a reciprocal saw given to us by a friend, which is terrifying, but a little bit less scary than that hand saw because that freaked me out. Taking your advice, let's cut this up. So it's going to be super easy to just screw these together with one really big long screw straight in. I don't think I even need Sam's help for this. And then you can see there's gaps in the pallet. My plan to fix this is literally just to take some other bits of pallets. You know how Sam was breaking them off with the crowbar in one of our previous videos. Hey, what's that? Look, there's things growing. Oh, that's pumpkin. My pumpkin's coming up. Cover, 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 cover. What? I haven't even watered this. That's crazy. So exciting when something seems like it's not going to work and then it works. That is so much less scary than the hand saw, so much. I could do this all day. I've seen a few people put in raised beds and then fill them full of soil. Do not make that mistake. Don't waste your money on soil and compost to fill these. You just never need that much soil in a bed. The best thing to do is to grab logs to fill the bottom, use free wood chips to fill the bottom of the beds, and then put your layer of compost. A vegetable that needs the most soil would be something like potatoes or parsnips, and even they don't need that much space. So think about the biggest parsnip you want to be growing, or the biggest carrot if you don't like parsnips, and that's how deep your soil should really be. Not any deeper than that, but all of the wood chips and the logs are actually going to break down over time because they're covered in soil, the bugs will get into them, they'll start to rot, and that will become your soil in the future. But for now, you just don't need to do it. So Sam and I ended up finishing off the bed. We added in some soil, which if I dig through these wood chips, you can see under here. And then we covered it with wood chips, of course, to keep the moisture in the soil as well as the sun off. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days, which has been amazing for all the new plants. And as you can see with my sweet potatoes, I took off some of the biggest slips and I put them into water to help encourage roots. They haven't quite rooted up, but you can see little white dots of where the roots are about to come out. You don't necessarily have to put it into water. You can put it straight into the soil, and some people say that works better. So I did have 2 of the slips in the water for the last few days, and then I have 1 slip that you saw I just broke off, and I'm about to plant them, and we'll just see how they go. So I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but one of these potato slips, just one of them, can actually grow 60 sweet potatoes, which is just crazy. So I'm going to plant some, but I'm also going to share some. So I'm just going to pop it in. Cover it up, and wood chip. That's it. I have been noticing the chickens getting up on this bed though, so I am going to protect my sweet potatoes while they establish themselves, just in case.